I'm gonna tell you about Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe and its next chapter. You know what number is it? I know, it's 9th chapter. It's named Friday. So in the last chapter, we ended up on saying that Robinson saved a native and then took him to his cave, to his fortress, and then he made a place for the native to sleep. And just as he laid down, the native, he fell asleep. I think he was so exhausted from running. I don't know. Maybe that's it. So anyway, let's start our chapter 9 called Friday of Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. So the native is sleeping. Robinson looks at him very closely for some minutes. He sees a handsome young boy. Adult, I think. 20 to 30 years old average, he thought. And he was handsome. He had long hair. Of course, then all natives have that since they have no barber. Okay, then he has so long hair circling his face. Then just know it was not half hour before the native woke up and came running outside the cave where Robinson was milking his goats. And then he again took Robinson's foot and then he put it on his head and bowed. I think Robinson also thought that it was a sign for him saying that he will be a slave for Robinson forever. Of course, that's right, because he saved him from two people who were chasing him, who were about to eat him. So anyway, this is where they start their new chapter. This is where they start a new chapter in their life. Robinson only. That his life will be so easier with Friday. But how can it be so easy? He had to teach him English. So anyway, now he named him Friday because the day he saved the native was Friday, according to his calendar post, which he kept notching up on for 25 years now. He has been living on that island for 25 years now. Can you believe it? He has long hair. No, he has long white whiskers like this. Mustache, I think. Sorry, mustache. He has a long mustache. And anyway, he named him Friday, but he thought that he needs to learn English. So later that day, first he gave him some clothes, goatskin pants, a jacket, and a hat like Robinson's. That one goes long to his neck because it saves him from burning up, I think. So anyway, then later that day, he taught the native Friday how to say Master, Robinson, yes and no. And he also taught the meaning of it. Now he had everything. Everything. Okay, so next day he tries to teach him more and more. Some a little progress. There is a little progress, but not so much. Then they visit through the place where they had buried the two natives who were chasing Friday. Friday gave a sign to Robinson, and he meant that we should dig them up again and then eat them. Now Robinson got really angry on this because he had to end all the native and savage cannibal ways that Friday learned from his people, from the other natives. So he said, no, we are not going to eat those men, native, whatever, up. Then they went to the beach where the cannibals had a feast, and then they took up the remainings of the feast. I think like just bones. They picked up the bones and burned it to ashes. Now he was teaching English better, more and more and more and more. Now there's a little more progress now, little and little and little. Teaching him English goes a year, 2 years, and now Friday can answer those questions that Robinson was dying to ask someone for so long. Then, now he asked those questions and now he could communicate with Friday. Now he thought that his life was so much easier. They communicated with each other, and Friday told Robinson about his country, about his people, his family. And Robinson also told Friday how they lived in there, how they behaved in there. Oh shoot, of course. How they behaved, learned, and spoke in England. He was from England, right? Then one day he told him that how he came to this island. But when he showed Friday, you know what? The lifeboat which was from the ship, he got saved from that ship. He got washed over to the island, and it was in the same place where it was before, where it was washed up 27 years ago now. First 25, but now 2 years in teaching Friday English, so 27 guys. Then Friday examined the boat for a while and then said, "Me see such boat." So he meant like he had seen such boat on his his country, his island. Then Robinson said, "What? You've seen this boat? Were there people in it?" So he says, "Yes, there were people." His English was so broke still because he was not taught English since birth. So he was just talking broken English. I'm just gonna tell you the fixed English. He said that there was a boat filled full of men coming to the island, coming towards the island. Hey, I forgot to tell you that Robinson also asked if Friday had saw the island, that island before. Friday said, "Yes, I have been to this island before, having feast with my family." He said that he came here before they were having a feast in there. So Robinson asked about the current that pulled him way back from the island. He just kept pulling it back towards the island. And Robinson's friend Friday said that he knew about the current. Orinoco River emptying in the Caribbean Sea, not too far from the island. So anyway, Robinson asked how many men were there. Friday said that there were, well, he didn't say. He counted his fingers again and again and again until he reached 17. After that, he stopped counting. Then Robinson asked, did your natives kill them and eat them? But he nodded and said, no, they did not eat them. Instead, they took them. But Robinson was confused. He said, you eat people, right? But now you see some people, 17 people coming toward your island, but you don't eat them? Friday said that they eat people just when they have war or something. And Friday was, I think, hired or something, or was a soldier for the new king. So he was caught in here to be, murdered and be eaten. So this was today's, and we'll find out what Robinson says next in their conversation. So have a nice day. See you in the next chapter. No, not next chapter. No. Next part of this chapter. Bye.